Hi, my name is Sadaf. I live in this townhouse on Herkimer Street. I'm an independent curator and a community organizer. So I moved here in 2014 from Baltimore. I was a history teacher in Baltimore. I became a dean of students in Bed-Stuy at a charter school. When I moved to New York, I was pretty lonely and I joined a few art collectives. I recognized that I needed art as a meditation form for myself, so I started doing henna, making jewelry, and at the same time, I started to build a community of artists as I was vending as a henna artist at different festivals and fairs. My first pop-ups, my first curations per se, were in my house. So I started doing grant writing and writing services for artists, and eventually just wondered what could be possible if I had all my time towards what made me happy. So I intentionally moved to this community because for me it was really important that I was living in the community that I was serving. I've been lucky in that since I left my job, I've been able to find ways to intersect my community work with the students that I used to have when I was in the school system. So I've run a few arts programs, photography, fine arts, and gardening that have brought in youth that I've known since they were 10 years old. The Phoenix Community Garden is considered a flagship garden in Brooklyn. It was established 15 years ago. I first connected with Phoenix because I was really passionate about starting youth programming during the pandemic. Since then, we've led workshops on natural arts, healthy eating, nutrition. You know, there's so few opportunities where kids are encouraged to get messy. For the block party, we set up a live painting station. I've been using these stencils for the last year between the garden and here. They're perfect for kids, especially kids who have not gotten to paint before. So we just let them get messy and then I sent them home. Over the last few years, I've been working with artists to sell their work through their studios and through galleries. In my home, I feature a selection of artworks with artists that I'm strategically working with or amplifying. As a curator, my interest is really in connective themes like social justice and mythology and magic. And I tend to be drawn to artists coming from the global majority, particularly from South Asia, from the Caribbean, from the African diaspora. And where are the places that we can all meet? Where are the places where we see our stories paralleled, where we can find universality in our experiences? You know, a really thrilling part of my work is getting to connect with people around certain artworks and collectors, just finding commonality in our stories and seeing what people are drawn to. It's a really intimate and vulnerable relationship. People have to trust you. I think living here grounds me. It reminds me why I'm doing what I'm doing. There's plenty of creatives in the community. I think during COVID, we saw a lot of people to step into arts as a way of healing. And so you never know who you're going to come across or what skills they have, I think is what I've learned, especially living in Brooklyn.